So I'm here because I'm studying a master's degree in sports psychology, and Junior asked me to come in to talk to the boys a little bit about some sports psychology. Okay, so what we're going to work on today is a bit of, it's going to be decision making about what you can control and what you can't control. Okay, so over here is going to be, when I say it, is going to be if you can control it. Over here is going to be if you can't control it. And in the middle is if it's a bit of both. Does that make sense? Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so your intensity during a practice. Can it be controlled? Can it not be controlled? Is it in the middle? Your parents' actions. So, an official call, what do you think? If the ref gives a decision.
Is he already given the decision?
If he's already given
the decision. Your coach's lineup decision, so who starts the game?
What's that again?
Can, in the middle, can't. Okay, getting injured. Can you control it? You can't control it? A bit both. All these different aspects, what's motivating you to be here, why have you chosen to be part of like a football education programme rather than go to sixth form or college. Yeah, so all these things will hopefully I can come to an idea of what we're then going to work on in 2 weeks. Okay, so that workshop will be a lot more on you guys to be active, we will be doing things, it will be a lot less me talking and you guys having group discussions and things like that. Okay, so well done. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to look this way. Everyone's going to be facing this way. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and your feet will not move during the entire thing. What you're going to do is you're going to hold your right hand out parallel to the ground, and you're going to stick your thumb up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to intently look at your thumb. So you're going to look at all the details of it, so the nail bed, the wrinkles in your thumb. And now you're going to rotate your arm and your body around to the right as far as you can go. Keeping your hand parallel to the ground, do not move your feet. Rotate as far as you can go. You're going to pick a spot behind your thumb that you can pick out on the wall, something that you can see and memorise it. Brilliant. Now rotate back to the front. Excellent. Okay, you can put your hand down now. You're going to do the same thing, but you're going to visualise it. Lift your right hand up. You don't have to actually do it, you're visualising it. Visualise yourself doing it. Good. You're going to lift your thumb up. You're going to look at your thumb. The nail bed, the wrinkles. And then you're going to start rotating your body around to the right. Still looking at your thumb. You're really going to stretch as far around as you can go. Excellent. Now you're going to come back to the start. Who got further the second time than the first time? That's your mind playing a trick on you because it felt like you'd done it once before because you'd done it in your mind and then you could physically do it. More likely to help with your performance. So guided imagery is consciously controlling the images and the scripts that you have in your head. So you purposely rehearse the skill, a routine, the performance that you're going to have in your mind, and it programs your body for success. So you actually will stimulate the same part of your brain when you imagine it, when you see it in your brain, as you would if you actually did the movement. So your body thinks you've done it because it transmits the neurons around your body and it stimulates the muscles like you have actually performed it, but actually you just sat in your seat. So you have to make imagery very individual. If I'm telling you to picture yourself at Wembley Stadium, right now, How realistic is that to all of you? Some of you it might be. Some of you, that might not be that realistic right now. But the pitch out there, that's what you're used to, right? That's what you're familiar with. So if you visualise yourself doing it there, then it's more realistic. So today was on imagery and visualisation. So basically it's trying to get the boys to think about a couple psychological ways of helping to improve their performance. So we did a couple activities, they learned a little bit about imagery, and hopefully some of them will go away and now try and use it. So, we're going to try it. Who thinks they're good at throwing? What we're going to do, who think you've got it, eh? Okay, can you get it in here? Okay, who out? Not bad. Okay. Now what I want you to do is just take a minute or so to sit, relax. I'm not going to speak. Completely yourself and visualise throwing the ball into the box. So if you want your eyes open, closed, sit comfortably. Okay. Are we feeling a bit more prepared?
Yeah.
Go for it. It's okay. It's alright. So it's going to take time, right? It doesn't just happen straight away. Nice. Someone press for ready. I was about to say I believe we're all a bit closer, but that one let me down. Okay, so it's not going to work for everyone straight away, right? Because how long did you visualise for?
Just a minute.
About a minute. You had that image in your head. It was a minute. But how many of you made it the first time? None. How many you just made it? Yeah, so out of 12 of you, 5 of you improved with 1 minute of imagery.
And it's quite weird how like imagined stuff can affect your performance so much.
It was good and helpful because visualizing is really important, as Sophie taught us, that we take it into our games and it can improve our performances. For example, with the tennis throwing, the tennis ball throwing, at first I didn't get into the box, but the second time I visualized and it actually worked, so I'll be taking that into the future.
I think it's very beneficial because from the first just 2 workshops that she's done, she's already taught me a lot about my body personally and how my brain can affect my performance and etc. So I think that it's very beneficial to have speakers like Sophie.